Hey everyone, welcome back to my 30-day vlog challenge. Today I'm supposed to talk about my favorite food, so instead of just talking about it, I figured I would make it for you, which combines two of my favorite passions, which is basically cooking and food. They kind of go hand in hand, don't you think? But today what I'm going to be making is I'm sort of going to be making an on-the-fly version of spaghetti. I have a bunch of ingredients that I actually need to use up. And so I decided that I was going to just go ahead and try to whip together some really awesome spaghetti sauce and some spaghetti. I'm going to be using these tortellini. I got them at Aldi. Basically everything I got at Aldi. But I'm going to be cooking these, and I'm also going to be making a sauce out of a bunch of ingredients. So let's get started. I've already got my water is getting up to a boil. Let me turn that up a little bit. I've got some butter melting in this pan. It looks like it's pretty much already melted. So I'm going to start off. I like a lot of garlic and onion. I will warn you right now, garlic and onion is delicious. So I'm going to be using a whole lot. You don't even have to, make this recipe. That's totally up to you. But I'm going to use like a spoonful of this chopped garlic. Then I'm going to throw in some onion. Okay, now I've got the onions and the garlic going. They're nicely aromatic. I wish you could smell it. They smell fantastic. I'm going to throw in some ground beef. It's been sitting in my fridge for a while, so it's a bit gross looking, so don't be grossed out, okay? It's just a bit brown. This is what happens when you leave it sit in your fridge too long. I guess it oxidizes. That ground beef is pretty much on its way. So now I'm going to add, I chopped up some green zucchini, which is going to be fantastic. By the way, I know this hasn't come up before, but I am 6'2". I'm a pretty freaking tall girl. I dislike short counters because I have to sit and stir bent over instead of standing up. So when I build my own house, everything is going to be made for tall people, and short people who come over to visit are just going to have to get a stool. Now that that's pretty much all in there, I'm going to add some broccoli. Ooh. And that's fresh broccoli. I usually use frozen, but they had a really good deal. Only like 89 cents at Aldi, so I just decided, hell yeah, I'm going to do some fresh broccoli. So, okay. Now that that's pretty well mixed together, I'm basically just going to add some red wine. This is just, it's a Shiraz. I don't know if you can see that. I hope it's good. I don't usually, let me try it. Ooh, that'll go nicely. Okay, now I'm going to turn this up higher and wait for it to sort of, like, boil the alcohol away. Adding a cat is optional. I don't think I will this time. I think I will save him for later. I think also now I'm going to add my, these are just diced tomatoes. We'll add about 3/4 of a can of those. Now that my water is boiling, I'm going to add in the little tortellini thingies. Oh, maybe. Ah, splashing. My handy-dandy timer. Okay, so I actually went ahead and transferred a lot of the vegetables and stuff and the meat out of the pan because I feel like the amount of pasta that I have is not going to work with the amount of vegetables that I had. So I just put them in some Tupperware. I'm pretty much just going to stick them in the fridge and make another meal. That's what you got to do when you're a poor, starving college student. Okay, pasta is done. Basically just going to set this in the sink. Pour all the hot water out. There's the spaghetti. Okay, Okay, so during the brief commercial break, we added some Prego sauce, basically just to make it taste like spaghetti sauce because I'm not very good at making spaghetti sauce just from scratch. And it looks like it's thickened up pretty nicely. So I'm just going to go ahead and leave it in this pan, and I'm going to add my pasta to it, if it'll come out. Get out of the strainer! Damn it! Ugh. That happens sometimes. Just roll with it. It's okay. It's all good. And just toss to coat. And you're done. Hope you enjoyed my little cooking class today. Okay, now for the moment of truth. Get some sauce on it. That's pretty good. I need a little bit more spices in it though, but I don't really have any Italian spices, so. But it tastes pretty good where it is. Yummy! I got yummy food, yummy food, yummy, 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 yummy food. Come back tomorrow. I'm probably going to be doing a whole lot of weird stuff. I think I'll save sushi for later. He wouldn't go very well with Italian food. He's more of a Chinese food cat. Shoot your butt. Sushi's trying to eat my food.